double check your comment, Warwick.
I changed the IP on it.
All right, let's try again. Invalid password.
There we go.
Hey, I'm actually showing
Really?
the IP on stream. Hey, guys. Hope you're enjoying that.
Uh-oh.
I just...
All of our viewers are going to join into the server
Yes, everyone
right now.
come on in. Whoops.
Well, I'm in the server.
Okay, well, I'm not. Can you copy it over for me, Sabo?
Well, if you check Storm's comment right here in our Ventrilo, in our lobby over here, Warwick, the IP address has changed. So just take that right there. Same old password. And you'll be able to jump in, no problem.
Well, if it's coming off of Storm's information here on Ventrilo, it's not working. That's all I can tell you. I copy comment, ain't working. Invalid password. So somebody else might want to hop in for me. Apparently, because I just spammed all over.
You might have to put in the password manually. It might not work through the comment the way it's written.
Can we write it
correctly?
correctly?
Just do /password and that password, and it should get you in.
All right.
Oh, that's the problem right there. Yeah, you got a colon.
I blame virus.
I
copied that straight from what he wrote to me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm in.
It's the curse of using old school servers and passwords and all this sort of stuff. So yes, we are in the server right now, and looking at the lineup, it looks like we've got pretty much everybody from Blatant Disrespect joined up over here. Crossbreed in as well. So I think we'll actually have a game going live here very, very soon. And good news, yes, Skrilla is in fact in the server, so we'll be seeing the Powerhouse Panzer for Crossbreed. That could be a real game changer as to whether or not Crossbreed gets a win or even gets points here on the map. Without him, they will be in a lot of trouble. Skrilla, and he's pinging pretty good, 98.
It's been an interesting start. I mean, you would think that I'm actually partaking in the drinking game as well, right? Here's the IP, everybody.
Yeah?
Here's the password. Oh, Lord. Well, I've got faith in you. I know you guys will not sabotage us. Cross your fingers. So here we are in server, and we will be awaiting the results of our knife fight in just a bit. Excited for War Room coverage, which should be colorful, to say the least.
I guess before the whole game kicks off too quickly, because it always happens before we're really ready for it, we should discuss the unusual rule set for map choice over here. I know most of you loyal listeners who've been following the tournament, you understand it, you know what's going on over here, but rather than flipping a coin, map choice is going to be determined by process of elimination and knife fights. One representative of each team is going to meet up at some pre-designated area. They toss a grenade. When the grenade explodes, they go into a knife fight. Winner of the knife fight gets the first choice for map elimination. And then you gradually, team by team, eliminate map after map until we are left with two. The two maps that are left are going to be the ones that we are playing on tonight for a series of 4 rounds in ABBA format. And Warwick, actually, Storm, I'll put this over to you. You know Crossbreed awfully well. You're one of their team members. What maps do you expect to be seeing played tonight?
I think they're probably going to pass up on ice, I would think. And assault probably won't get played. Possibly village. Maybe possibly base this time.
Village.
I know they're confident on beach. They might try to get beach. Those would be my guesses.
Beach. We've seen a lot of really unusual yet effective strategies on beach coming from CKY's team, Blatant Disrespect, and then also under, I think it was Envious was what he was playing as on the previous tournament over here. And it seems like they've really got it down. I mean, they go balls to the wall, sometimes running 6 engineers, hopping over the fence. We've seen them get very, very lucky with a grenade accelerating a revived body over the wall for rapid document grabs over there. It seems like luck really favors Blatant Disrespect on a map like Beach. So, I don't know, that could work against Crossbreed tonight. What do you think, Warwick?
I think all questions will soon be answered. We have everybody, well, will soon be joining the spectators, and we will be having our knife fight to determine who will eliminate first. So hang tight. We're just moments away from that. And we're glad to have you here for our Thursday night edition of Return to Castle Wolfenstein. We've really picked up the coverage this season, Sabo. I'm impressed. Go us.
Yes.
We kind of dropped the ball in the Legacy
nice.
Cup.
Yeah, we've been on.
Casted like 1 out of 10 games in that one. But we're all over this. So.
Yeah, we're all over it. It's worked out very well for my schedule. I know you're home an awful lot, so it's great. And we got wonderful people like Storm Gut who have been helping us out with coverage. I know we've actually had Nail come back a little bit here and there. Everybody else, we even got Voice back in. It's great. The more of you from the community that can come in and help us out, the easier this is for us. Trust me.
Yes. All right.
We have been out of this game for a very, very long time.
Watching
So
the server carefully here.
In the lineup.
Go ahead, Storm.
I was just looking at Blatant Disrespect's lineup. I don't see Merlin.
That's a good point. Merlinator of One Soldier fame, not in the server at all. Of course, Blatant Disrespect now rocking the Scoozy tag. I like that. They've got a full lineup over here. I don't think it's going to hurt them too much. In fact, if anything, it might even help because you are looking at 2 North American teams going face-to-face over here. Merlinator's all the way over in the UK, which means you do get that little ping lag sort of issue. Even though he's a fantastic player, every little disadvantage could count against him. So I don't know. It's probably not going to be too much of an issue to their big starting lineup. Where Merlinator's really going to come in, Storm, is when these guys go on into the playoffs and start playing against some of these European teams. And you've got one dead ringer who is pinging good and is an amazing player as well from the European scene.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, Merlin's a great player on, normally his great team of One Soldier, so he's got plenty of experience. I mean, he does a lot of these castings. I mean, he knows this game very well.
He does.
I have much respect for that man.
Absolutely. He's become a little bit of a lightning rod of controversy here recently with the previous cups over here, but I think it's mostly because he treats this thing very much like a true professional gamer. I mean, he runs One Soldier and he follows his team almost to the same level of dedication and intensity as some of these big Counter-Strike teams like Ninjas in Pajamas and all those dudes, Team Complexity, Syndicate, and all of them. They're going to take every single advantage they can. So yeah, if there's a little technicality or anything, then you bet you're going to call it because you won't give a single inch. Victory is victory, and that's the way Merlinator runs. I know a lot of people have called a lot of negativity on him in the community, but it's you got to do what you got to do to ensure victory for your team at all times.
Give a couple shout-outs here in channel. Well, homie's out of here, so good night, homie. It's only like 5 in the morning for him. I'm not surprised.
See you, homie.
Was Fuzzy, good to see you. Bowen High, Jeff, of course, hanging out with us. Classic
Jeff.
TSN, Mr. Texter. There's Deadeye, Tragic. Lucindus is having fun, bringing back memories, old school memories, and funny ones of being drunk and watching Wolf matches. Yes. There's Miki and Smoke Steel. Just quickly scrolling up, faster. Punky. So, welcome, gentlemen. I'm a little subdued. You might notice that I am talking slow and calm. I'm just saving my energy. To drop 10 Shazams in a row, because, when that happens, it will completely obliterate anyone that is playing the drinking game. See, I just said it. So,
Of course, you just said it. Which means, according to the drinking game rules of Blatant Disrespect, they all have to take a shot of something.
Do it a lot during a
And
dock
knowing
run
those,
or something like that. Just watch them all
just
fall
one
over.
non-stop
They just have to
S-bomb
stop,
after another.
knowing those guys, the jokers that they are, I completely believe them. I mean, I'm sure they have
Oh, yeah.
like their shots lined up right in front of the computer.
they're ready.
So it's going to be interesting to watch their aim slowly deteriorate. You know, Crossbreed might lose the first map, but going on to map number 2, you might see a dramatic turnaround here depending on what happens over here. Particularly when you consider the fact that they're supposed to take a shot anytime that Crossbreed makes a document grab alone, because CKY is that certain that it's never going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens right here. Tonight.
I love these rules.
All right,
It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
A lot of fun being had, no doubt. Discussion underway when we're going to start. Knife fight to decide who drops first. And CKY says you can just pick 2. I don't care. Wow, that's some confidence for you. You know what? Forget the knife
Not
fight.
surprising to skip the knife fight.
You just pick what you want. We'll play it. So MP sub, here we come. Sub and rocket, maybe Chateau.
You know, I've got a question for our viewers. I'm watching you guys in chat right here. I've been screwing around with my config files, and I messed up my observer mode over here. I normally use my right mouse button to switch from first-person mode into free look spectator mode, and I have no idea what I need to bind.
F should do it.
What's that?
F should put you in third.
Well, that's no longer bound anyway. I need to know exactly what it's called, like plus free look or whatever it is. So I'm watching you guys over there throwing the console command, and
help
I'll
out
be able to
Sabo.
hook this thing up. Otherwise, I'm stuck.
Help Sabo
me
out.
out, please. Yeah, because I do like to use free look.
All right, looks like we are going to have a knife fight after all. And it looks like Rom will be standing strong tonight for Crossbreed.
Oh, being told that Grom demanded this knife fight.
Oh, okay.
He really wants to try and kill somebody, but his greasy
Really?
McDonald's hands ain't gonna let him do it.
Smoke still says to open the console and type bind F and give it the command.
You have to do it, and then it'll tell you. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So type bind F.
And what does it say? Plus activate, I'm guessing?
Plus activate, yes.
Okay, it's activate. Okay, perfect. Thank you to Adetsu and Smoke Steel. Yep. You guys helped out a whole lot. Yeah. Absolutely. So, Warwich, over to you, which I know is a trigger word for Team Blatant Disrespect over there, while I work on sorting my stuff out over here.
Uh-oh. They're already halfway to plastered, and we haven't even started the match yet. All right, here we go. Hang tight. We got the knife fight underway just like that. Here we go.
Oh.
Wow. Grom gets the kill. I don't even know if CKY tried. He might have just fallen on his knife.
Never hear the end of that from Grom now.
And Skrilla's getting a drink. All right, so there we have it. Map elimination can now safely begin. That was very quick and undramatic. I think CKY just kind of charged the knife and fell on it. It's pretty much what happened. It's like, all right, knife fight, fine. Stab me to death. Okay, done. Now, let's begin. The heavily favored Team Blatant Disrespect are looking to disrespect Crossbreed tonight. I can't speak. You would think I would never have done this for a living.
Maybe you're just doing the drinking game already.
I could be. What is in my canteen is the question.
There we go. Fixed it. Bind mouse 2 plus activate. That's how you do it right there. If you want to be broadcasting with full fluidity over here. And now let's see, knife fight's over, which means we are now under the process of deliberating which maps are going to be played. And no eliminations made so far.
We were going to test a fun little feature, which I struggled to get working, to do video war room with CKY, and a little tough because it lags behind about 6-7 seconds of what you're actually seeing on screen, so a little hard to sync that up. But we might work on something like that down the road for the future. All right, here we have it. Beach, Base, Assault, Frostbite, Ice, and Village. So let the choices commence.
And still no eliminations made. There it is. Virus from Crossbreed eliminates Assault. We're not going to see Assault tonight. That's not really a big surprise, though.
No.
So eliminations now on the side of...
though.
Yeah, absolutely, on console. Just do map lim. Parcher
Are they,
is stepping in and says, look, it's elimination first.
Are they bickering, Storm, or is it friendly banter? It's hard to tell. I get trolled a lot.
I'm pretty sure it's bickering.
Okay.
All right, we're not going to
There
see
you have
base. We were kind of hoping for it.
All
A
right,
couple
well.
of North American teams over here. North American map base. Nope. CKY boots it out for blatant
Das
disrespect.
Boot to base, leaving Beach, Frostbite, Ice, and Village.
Well, Storm's prediction was that Ice might get thrown out by Crossbreed. Now would be the time. Kind of expecting them to toss it out right now. Still some deliberations going
there goes
on. And
Village.
Village is thrown out by Crossbreed. Interesting choice.
If we see Ice and Frostbite again, I'm just shutting the shoutcast down. And
Well,
that
it's down to
is
Beach, Frostbite, and Ice. That's pretty much all we've been seeing here on this tournament over here.
Hey, all right. Thank the
Frostbite
Lord.
gets
Frostbite is gone. All right, there you have it. So Beach and Ice. I can live with that,
Beach and
Storm.
Ice.
I can live with that. I get a little tired of Ice, but it's a good map. Beach is great. Never get sick of it. So Beach and Ice going to be our two match. I can't talk. Our two matches tonight. I got to loosen up.
All right. And it
Beach
looks
and
like Ice is going to be the first map. According to Skrilly, he says, do the ice bath. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Loading up the new server over here. While we wait on that, Warwich, I'll tell you about another new feature that I've been trying to figure out and work on.
We're always
I've been
dabbling, aren't
enlisting
we?
some of the... Always, yeah. It's just, we try new things out.
Sometimes
if
they
it works,
work.
great. If not, we move on. So one thing I've been playing around with, and I'm going to have to load the level editor, GTK Radiant, up.
Oh.
I'm working on generating some top-down maps, floor plans of
Nice.
these levels over here. And I'm thinking that I might be able to beam over an image through my camera to you and draw on it.
Oh.
So between
be-
rounds, we could actually do some John Madden.
All right, X's and
Breakdowns.
O's. I like that. X's and O's.
Yes. Yes, exactly. That's the goal. That's the dream. Other
All
games
right.
lend themselves to this
Sure.
a whole lot easier. This
Yeah.
one not so much, but I might be able to make it work. We'll
Okay.
see. A little technical wizardry here.
That'd be
Alright,
fun
so
to see.
You are good
That
at that.
would be. Absolutely.
Welcome to the Command Center. You guys are great. Thursday Night Wolf. We're going to have some, of course, coming up on Sunday as well. Plus that controversial
Yeah.
game of National Owners. And G-Star is going to get replayed, so we will lock that down for you. Stand by. Back in server. Let's head in and take a look at empty ice.
Back to ice. Well, we've seen it 100 times over ice. It's your typical capture the flag kind of map over here. Pits Axis against allies. The offense has to break through the base. You'll see a lot of action down in the shipping hallway with the first battle for control of that forward spawn point. Once that flag goes down, you'll see a motion. You can go north or south. The typical route's going to be straight through that service door into the warehouse, up to the mid-level, and eventually up top to grab the documents, and then it's the mad dash all the way across the map. Takes a while. with the documents to the radio transmitter on the other side of the station. Allies on defense, Axis on offense. We've seen it time and
Okay,
time again.
Toshiba.
It's one of the favored maps. It was QuakeCon 2002 Grand Finals, and it's about all we've been seeing here throughout this entire tournament.
Yeah, ever since 2002.
Teams like it,
That's
Orbich.
all the teams have played
That's all we play.
is ice. Since QuakeCon,
It's
that's
an
been
appropriate
it.
map
It's a
for
one-map
winter.
rotation.
It's an appropriate map for winter. That's all I say. There's lots of snow out here. It's very cold.
Everybody in channel's a critic tonight. To Shiva. Can I get a shout out to Picnic 5? Recap. I really miss Wolf TV. This sucks. Well, sorry to let you down, buddy. We'll do our
Too
best.
bad.
Well,
Well,
looks
still
like
waiting on a
nobody
few players
showed up.
already.
What's the delay? Let's head into some War Room coverage. Let's hear Crossbreed. I want to see what they're talking about. Let's listen. Dial it in.
Let's tune in.
Remember what we did the other night?
Yeah, the tree, that worked out
We
pretty
played
good.
two
but-
guys actually down low by the trees.
Yeah, but Elusive will panzer the shit out of us if we're down there.
They're gonna come around the corner and wipe
Well,
you.
Yeah, we
remember
should-
what- Remember what we did? We ended up putting a couple guys on the middle platform.
All right,
Yeah,
let's flip
yeah.
it. I don't want to give away
We
too
had two
much.
guys-
Fade it out.
All right.
Let's.
So Crossbreed, they're very
They're
serious.
talking. They're talking now.
Yeah, you
Disrespect.
can play. I'll hop out. You can play for me too.
Well, CKY's gonna sit. What's
I
up?
might be trashed by then.
I'm still drinking the whole time. Where the hell? Yo, where's my bottle opener?
This is what
Just
you
gonna have to
expect.
snap this on the side of my desk.
So they're serious.
Yeah, they're ready.
Can we class up
nice.
here, guys?
Invite 13.
I got you.
All right.
I wanted to check in.
All right.
Let's head out. I just wanted to make sure, Storm, that they were taking their drinking game serious. Looks like they're ready.
Absolutely.
Well,
you know,
I'm
you're-
not surprised they are.
You're seeing a pretty big difference right here. I mean, you see these practical jokers of Team Blatant Disrespect over here talking about their bottle openers, whereas Crossbreed, they know they're up against a real powerhouse, and they're dead serious. They're talking about their strats. They're talking about where they're going to set up, worried about Elusive with his Mad Panzer skills over here. And we're still watching a few more people stream into the server. Right now, looks like we got full representation of all the teams. In the server right now, I see for Team Blatant Disrespect, I got Alpha, Elusive, the Panzer, Warrior, Donkey, Source, CKY, and standing by, there's Merlinator from the UK with a decent ping of 141. Crossbreed, which will be initially on Allied defense over here, represented by Grom, Giwana, Two Kittens, Skrilla, the Panther, Bassman, and Virus of the old TWL League. And we see Deadeye standing by in Spectator to jump in at a moment's notice. Average pings for both teams are roughly identical, about 55. Everybody pinging pretty good except for Warrior in the near about 100 milliseconds. Shouldn't affect him too badly for Blatant Disrespect. And then Crossbreed pinging an average of 67. Grom's the worst over there with 113.
Well, Sabo, after
he's
a
been having some
lengthy
trouble.
delay, it looks like we are now ready to rock. A little return to Castle Wolfenstein action here on Warwitch TV tonight. I've got the background music lined up. We're in server. We're taking a look here as the incoming Axis push is going to be CKY and Blatant Disrespect. Tracking Skrilla on Allied defense tonight. Opens up, gets the first kill of the game, mows down CKY. That's how you start. Sabo, you've got the call. Let's go.
It's a beautiful little prediction. Panzer right there. Reminds me a lot of Quake. Skrilla is now down for the Allied Blatant Disrespect. I'm going to try and get a look at, or I'm sorry, for Crossbreed. I'm trying to get a look at Elusive over here. Elusive actually gets shut down here for Blatant Disrespect. Beautiful defense, medic train on the part of Crossbreed. They're going to hold down the flag until, look at this. Donkey's going to be playing Panzer.
Right over the
Donkey
shoulder.
makes a double Panzer kill there.
Right over the shoulder of CKY, clears the way. He charges in
Interesting.
and gets the cap on the flag just in the nick of time. So well played on that. Here's Virus. He's going to swing
And he's got the
around, but
respawn.
he is not going to be in position here because the flag has been capped. Will he get it back at 850? He's going to come in from behind and grabs it. All right, so he's got it.
Oh, man.
Comes Scuzzy Donkey coming back to try to recap, but can't do it.
Gets shut down. Well, it looks like Elusive came out of nowhere, grabs the flag over here on the part of team. Blatant disrespect.
We could have a
and you can see
document
the
grab
press
here.
respawn
Yeah, I
right
see it.
there.
Two-man push.
Oh, wow. Wow. Here comes Source, backed up by Warrior. You got a 2-on-2 situation over here. Crossbreed, they're actually going to be outnumbering the offense any moment now. Two Kittens going to be calling down airstrikes left and right. That's going to shut down Elusive. Actually, MP40 Fire shuts him down, and I don't see any more members of Team Blatant Disrespect up top over here.
Yeah, Alpha was kind of hanging
Document
around
grab
Allied
averted.
spawn, but hang tight. We have another. Here
Donkey.
comes Donkey now. He's going to make the grab. He's got it.
Oh, he's off.
Oh, not for long.
Shot in the back.
But picked up
But
by
check it out, the
CKY. He's got
Yep.
the grab. Sabo, take us home.
Very nice. The Duckmans actually fell down to the mid-tier. CKY jumped down, grabbed it, picked it up, and he is running. There's absolutely no problem in the tunnels as he works his way over towards the half track. He's going the long route. There's a little bit of a risk there always, just in case the Allies peek out of the tunnels. Nobody's there. Crosses the trees. He's inside, and wow.
That's quick.
2:46 on the clock. I saw a grenade fall. I think that might have been a friendly fire over there covering CKY. That's an amazing time.
Not a bad time at all, Storm. Scores are up. Break down what you saw, Commander.
They put the service door down pretty quickly, and once they grabbed the flag on a great time because the Axis spawned like as soon as they took it, and they were just off. And then Elusive got up top, and he was just mowing people down like crazy. There was like I'd say three people from Crossbreed up there, and he was just constantly killing them all. I mean, they med trained to get through it, but that was amazing. And then, nice dock grab where he got lucky and died, and the docks fell down to CKY, and he was off, and that was the end of that.
Well, there you have it. It's going to be a daunting time, Sabo, for Crossbreed to beat, and we will actually head into their war room here as soon as it starts. And Parcher, of course, did point out earlier, he's like, probably war room during strat talk, not a good idea. That's why we actually head out. Oh, talking strats, yeah. Let's head out. I was just hoping to catch something funny. But we did get a little insight from the drinking game going on here, obviously, for Blatant Disrespect.
They're taking it serious.
Very serious.
On Team Blatant Disrespect over here. Waiting on about 6 players to ready up over here. Mostly members of Blatant Disrespect, apparently. They're not ready to rock. Virus holding short for Team Crossbreed.
Skrilla saying you
Crossbreed's
guys
really going to be...
You guys are getting a strat off of Instagram or what? Oh, they're drinking. All right.
I gotta make up a bunch of the drinks for the rules there.
That's right.
A couple dock grabs.
Yeah. Despite all the messing around, Blatant Disrespect set an amazing time right there of 2.
It is Wednesday.
2:46 on the clock over here. If you look at the kill breakdown, you see Blatant Disrespect pulling out ahead with about 26 kills total for the team. That's about 10, a little more than 10, 11, 12 more kills more than Crossbreed's 14. Damage given almost doubles that of Team Crossbreed. So clearly Blatant Disrespect is in charge. I think we're almost guaranteed to see a point going on the board for Blatant Disrespect after this round right over here. But as time goes on, if these guys keep playing their little drinking game, they might start getting a little woozy here. You might see a big turnaround. And of course, we have a whole other map on Beach.
I've got faith in Crossbreed. I think they can get something done here. Can they do it? We'll find out here in a moment. Game is underway. The roles are reversed. Here comes Skrilla and Crossbreed to try to get it done. Sabo, it is time for War Room coverage. Let's take a listen to Crossbreed and the Axis trying to beat that time of 2:46.
Down here, and A's already out. Another one in there.
And damn it, I'm out full.
I'm down on this side already.
One coming up at me. Fuck! Gosh.
Oh no!
It's got like
one
2
engineer
clicks.
low.
The grenade was shut down.
Hey, get that flag for us, buddy.
The ammo pack. Two guards in the door.
Fuck.
Where are they?
Warrior
You should have
just
sent
planted
flush
a
for
decoy
Just-
dynamite up on the service
I want to
door
run
over
into
here
all those guys though.
after shutting down the access engineer at the service door.
They were out for a long time. Here
Keep
they
going,
come.
keep
Here's our
going. Don't
next
stay
push.
here and fight. You guys need to keep going. Fuck, airstrike, now
Man.
we can't.
Have some decent spacing and watch for that Panzer, guys.
Whew. My shit is shaking so fast.
Anybody
Fucking
got ammo?
I'm full, damn it.
Never good.
I'm jumping from 100 to
Oh,
150 almost instantly,
Man.
man.
All right,
earth-shattering
we're gonna have to make
Panzer.
one hill push. We can't get service
Bodies
now.
everywhere.
They spawned around.
Coming up quick on the 1-minute warning here.
Scroll
Gotta
to
get
CI.
flag.
Call timeout.
That's a minute.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm just
Um,
Let's head out of
And
war
there's the
room, and we have a
timeout.
timeout
Yeah.
situation as Skrilla is now 999. So, Storm, break down what you've seen so far as we have a pause on
Though
server.
they stopped the initial push into the flag room pretty well. I mean, Kittens got in there and was trying to grab it on a spawn and wound up, getting spotted and killed. But they're Blatant Disrespect's putting a lot of spam outside those halls, making it hard for them to get in. What I noticed was a lot of times, like when I flip through crossbreed players, they're down to like 68 health, 24 health before they even step down the hallway. And
Yeah.
they're just easily getting killed now.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw it, but in the initial push for Team Crossbreed, they got their engineer over there to the service door. He dropped the dynamite, but was actually shut down. And then you saw Team Blatant Disrespect drop their own piece of dynamite, a decoy dynamite, right at the service door. I don't know if it actually fooled anybody, but it's just enough to cause a little bit of confusion over there and delay them. And when the time is only 2 minutes and 46 to begin with, it's really going to hurt. Another thing that you got to consider is the fact that you just saw Skrilla, the Panzer for Team Crossbreed, get kicked over here. That means once he rejoins the game, he's going to have to go all the way back, respawn with the timer at Helga's hut. The whole push is typically going to be dependent upon a really good Panzer shot initially, and without that guy, this one push is going to be screwed over here. You're going to see another start with only a minute on the clock. It's damn near impossible for Crossbreed right now to get a point.
All right, Adetu. Well, I do know the record player. In fact, I always like to swing over and take a listen to it. Next time that we're there, we'll head over and take a listen. Ambiance for the win. Still in server. Welcome back to our command center, as we are now in round 1, set 2 of our matchup of Disrespect versus Crossbreed. The Axis Disrespect teams had a time of 2:46. Now Crossbreed, attempting to beat it, are languishing, struggling with 1 minute remaining, and they've lost their Panzer in a timeout situation. They're waiting on him on comms. He should be back here soon, and we'll head back in server.
You know what they need? They need a little.
Are we doing the old school thing? I can do that too. How about, we kind of began the show with this. Breaking copyright violations right and left, doing it old school TSM style.
Absolutely. Okay. Skrilla's still not in the server, so that's going to be a false time in over here. So as soon as the time of 3, 2, 1 goes up, you're going to see a second pause right there. And we're
take a
still
drink.
waiting.
Everyone's
in
drinking?
timeout.
All right, we're waiting in timeout. We have that
Everybody's
drinking
drinking.
game going on. So you know what? I think it's time. Well, for no reason whatsoever, we're just going to sound
You wanna let loose a Shazam?
Wham Bam Shazam! All right, everyone drink.
They're gonna come out of the timeout just trash.
Right, I'm drinking water. I don't know about you guys. I'm drinking water from my canteen. Hi, Wolf Mom. Good to see you. What are you drinking? Vodka, Sabo?
Yeah.
Straight vodka.
Got a glass of water. Actually, I set that little bit of wine right here, though. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh, fancy.
Nurse that. I'm on the air.
Fancy.
Fancy. That's how I roll. Victor, I don't know if you're requesting W-Stats pulled up over here.
Yes, he actually messaged me about that. He wants me to... I got a lot of messages from people. Hey, look at this. This is kind of cool. Look at this groovy grenade. Nice. I love it when this happens, Storm.
Where's it at?
Who is that? Toggle through, you'll see it.
Oh, there it is. It's off a sword.
That'll be a nice surprise.
I think that's him throwing one.
Okay, Skrilla's back. That's good news.
There we go, coming out of timeout.
Okay. Skrilla has returned. He's got a decent ping, about 100 milliseconds over here. And we are now finally out of timeout. We've got less than a minute on the clock. Warwich Crossbreed, they're pretty much screwed this round. But I'm going to follow Skrilla as he comes out of spawn. Actually, the spawn timer was right on for him. He could just jump right back into Helga's hut. A few members of Crossbreed tapping out over here. He's lagging a pretty good deal, though. You see the little modem symbol appearing, and he starts warping around. This is really not good. Even if he's running as a Panzer,
Nice, Alpha.
It's going to hurt.
Well-timed, well-primed, two-man grenade, locks it down and gets it done. Alpha taking down Juana and Kittens. Bad Kitty. That's it. This is going to be the first
It's over.
easy point this time around for Blatant Disrespect. But the match is far from over tonight. Crossbreed have all the time in the world to change the pace and the momentum of this match in 3, 2, and 1. There you have it. First point in the books.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but there were a whole bunch of members of Blatant Disrespect that were just literally standing on top of boxes. They weren't even playing during the last few seconds because they knew they just absolutely had the point. There was no chance they were in garbage time, so they were just going to hang out and have a little party. Taking a look at the score rundown. Storm, what are you seeing?
Seeing Crossbreed shouldn't have picked this map or let this map happen. I mean, they had a great match with Pew Pew on this map, but they showed against Birds last week that maybe this isn't a strong map for them. I'm really surprised that they're playing this against Blatant Disrespect.
You know, that's kind of what I was thinking too. We saw them lose 2 points against the Birds, a team that they're much more evenly matched against on ice. Clearly, if it's not your game, then why are you going to play against a presumably superior team on ice? Play to their weaknesses or play to your strengths. Don't play to your own weaknesses. That's not the way to get a point on the board over here. But now we're going to see the teams switching roles. It'll be up to Crossbreed to set the clock as fast as they can. Hopefully we don't see a full hold going on over here, but based on what we've seen, it could be a long time before they really breach the Blatant Disrespect base and get their hands on the documents at all.
This could be, depending on how things go for them. If they've learned their lesson here, Storm, and they get the momentum machine rolling, then okay. But if not, then this could be a very long round and a painful round for Team Crossbreed.
Yeah, I mean, this might be a little bit different because, you know, when you've only got like 2 minutes and whatever on the clock, you try to play differently. You try to do things quicker. You know, now that they have a full clock, you know, give them a chance to settle down, do what they normally want to do, you know,
and how much, let me ask you, as a player, how much does that situation affect you when you know that you have the full time, you've got your specific strats for the solid 10 on the clock? How do you feel as a player when you know that you only have 2 minutes and 46 seconds? Does it amp up?
I think it really...
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it really does affect your play because, you know, you start thinking, okay, let's drop a lieutenant, let's do a med train, let's see if we can, sneak past them, let's all go south, or, avoid, planting the door because we don't have time for that. It really does make a change in your play.
Well, can Crossbreed rise to the challenge here this evening? We're going to find out as they once again take the roll as the Axis push. Now, Sabo, it is up to them to set the time, so no more 246 to beat. Can they get it done? Can they grab the documents? We'll find out. Charging in, tracking Virus, the de facto lead of Crossbreed tonight. Sabo, you've got the call, Commander. Let's go.
Well, Team Crossbreed over here, they're running 2 engineers. Kittens, 2 Kittens is actually going to be the first engineer into the service doors. He plants the dynamite, gets a red light, gets into a little bit of a firefight, wins it out. I don't know if that was an engineer for Team Blatant Disrespect, but if it was, that was a huge victory right there for Team Crossbreed.
Nice.
A little bit of grenading going on over here. Scoozy Warrior, that's going to be Blatant Disrespect Warrior, backed up by Elusive, getting a disarm on the service door, and he's even going to go so far as to plant that cheeky dynamite, as we call it, with 9 minutes on the clock. That's absolutely tragic.
Yes.
For Team Crossbreed. Same thing that happened last time around happened right here
So
on the first
not
push.
only
Momentum for Crossbreed lost.
Not only did the engineer for the Axis fail to get the plan down, but the Allies have planted.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
No, we're good.
Kittens, 2 Kittens for Crossbreed has come up. He's ready to plant, but he can't do it. He can't do it.
He can't do it. He's like, I want to plant the door. Now the cheeky dynamite goes off. Kittens leans down, and he's able to get it.
That
All
was
right.
mean.
Well played.
That was mean. Finally, we got a red light over here, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. We got 2 engineers, Kittens and Virus, so we got lots of grenades that can happen in the defense of the service door. I don't think Team Blatant Disrespect has anything up their sleeve to turn this dynamite around. It's going to be instead a battle for the flagpole, and clearly, Warwich, the allied forces of Blatant Disrespect are just absolutely in charge. Virus gets a small grab. Not enough. Not enough to get a respawn, though.
Lots of time here on the clock.
Wow, that was a crazy play I just saw.
What'd you see?
Merlinair was waiting on the other side of the service door to just in case anybody was going to try and sneak through, and he took out Grom. I think Grom thought he had a free run to the docks.
Hang tight. Tracking Warrior pushing Helga's hut. 2 allies dropping airstrikes on Helga's hut tonight. Here they come. Fire for effect. 1 down, 2 down, grenades and MP40 spam as Warrior and CKY and their squad push and push hard, taking down Kittens, pinning the Axis in. Fighting.
Yeah, this is
not good.
This is just absolutely bad. You know, once you find yourself in a situation where you're getting spawn camped in here as the Axis, you can't get out of the hut. Look at this. Once again, Crossbreed shut down. 7 minutes on the clock. They can't even make it to the start of the shipping hallways over here.
Oops.
Crossbreed, we got a 3-4 man push over here, and their health. Here's the thing: they're expending their ammo and they're expending their health, and that means once it does come time to start fighting for the flagpole, they're going to be out. They've got nothing. And again, killed out. Forced to respawn at Helga's hut. This is very ugly, and it's looking like the beginnings of a full hold, Warwich.
The fight for the shipping
Skrill
halls.
just made a mistake. He had a chance to grab the flag and pans the one guy guarding it, and he decided to try and pistol him and died.
Juana meets the grenade of CKY. Here comes Grom to follow up, but is taken down. Double pistol fire. So firing squad to the face. Inside the flag room. Yeah, I'll do that another game. I won't mess with anything right now.
Yeah.
Who knows what I'll probably
All right,
crash
I'm
the
watching Skrilla right here. Crossbreed unloads with the Panzerfaust, or at least he tries to. You heard it click up, but he ends up getting shot MB40 in the face. I don't know. It's really, really ugly right here, Storm. I mean, Crossbreed, they're doing what they can. They're fighting their way into the shipping hallways.
Ooh.
They're starting to make a little bit of progress,
Ciao,
but
Grom.
we've barely seen any activity on the flag. You said something's going on with Grom, Warwich?
Well, Grom
Oh,
narrowly,
look at
narrowly missing a dark fate from a Panzer that
the
exploded over his
respawn.
left-hand shoulder. But here, finally, we have something going for Crossbreed at 458.
Yeah, Kittens did a good job taking a couple people out.
Nice. So the flag finally in the possession of Team Crossbreed over here. Looks like they were going to hang out, hold their position. Grom's going to move forward, throw a grenade. I think he's going to tap out and kill out over here. No, he does not. Instead, his team's going to respawn at the flag. Panzer goes through that Skrilla with a nice double kill. And this is the first legitimate push for Team Crossbreed right here. Big firefight in the tavern. Donkey, for blatant disrespect, shuts it down with his Panzer. And what do you see in there, Storm?
Bassman could have a grab right here.
Oh, got a lock on him right now. He's got
this
it.
is
All right.
sneaky. Oh, but he's got resistance.
I think the problem here, though, is he's all
Elusive
alone.
coming up.
Yeah, he's going to get shut down.
You know, that's one of those situations where, you know, if you try to sneak through, that's great, but your team has to be a full distraction for the defense, and that did not happen. I think that maybe somebody on blatant disrespect knew that he had snuck in. They knew he was somewhere around here.
All right.
And,
I was kind of
you
in a
had this
bad
nasty
mood.
Two-on-one situation.
I was kind of cranky tonight and a little bit tired, but you know what? I've got some breaking news.
What?
We have magically, I don't know
What's
why
that?
it works, but we have control once again of stream quality, high, medium, and low. It's back. Welcome back. There it is. I see it.
Weird.
It was here. It was gone. Now it's back. So no one jinx it. Just it's very elusive.
Very, very strange.
Tell no one.
I
It's our secret.
don't understand that one bit, but it's
Okay.
good to know
I'm
we
glad
had
to
it.
have it back. Yes.
Also good, Storm, for your team, Team Crossbreed over here. With 3 minutes on the clock, they retain control of the flag. They're just off of a fresh spawn over here. You're going to see a big firefight in the service door tunnel. Grom's going to come back the flag. Maybe he suspected somebody was going to come grab the flag for blatant disrespect. Guards it. 3 seconds on the clock. I expect the full team to tap out over here. Yeah, one person does. Yeah, the full team taps out, respawns. Going to see a fresh push over here. 2:28 on the clock. Storm, I don't know. Is it time to switch the strategies up and maybe go on the outside? Push north?
No kidding, right, Victor?
I don't think they have
Or
enough
south?
time now. They just gotta move. Yeah, it's most teams' strategy at this point to try and grab that flag back constantly. So a lot of teams, and I know Crossbreed will have somebody watch the flag.
Take a look at console here tonight, Sabo. Straight down, it is just brutal.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Well,
very ugly.
let's see. I'm going to get a lock on Donkey over here. If we can find him. Actually, I think Donkey might be killed out.
All right, we got a crew-served MG42 action here. Here we go. Open up.
Yeah, I
All
just
right,
caught that.
That's just
Unreal.
not right. Source on the crew-served MG42. Bringing it out.
Just for us.
Just for you guys.
I wonder if that's a drink right there. A
It might be.
serve kill. He's got
Take a
backup
look
in
at
there, too.
Donkey. Take a look at Donkey stats over here. I've seen some requests for this sort of information.
Yeah, thank you, Sabo.
Accuracy with the Panzer, 214% accuracy. Thanks to just massive multi-kills. I mean, we've been seeing this guy just unload. In comparison, I'm going to take a look at Skrilla and see what his Panzer accuracy is.
Little throw action.
111%. Now, it's not unusual to see these massive percentages with the Panzers because it is a multi-kill sort of tool, but you can see clearly Skrilla is doing half as good as Donkey over here in the War of the Panzers, and that's going to be a huge factor hurting these guys.
Yeah, time running out here tonight. What is it the key's bound to? Is it M? I might actually already have it in my config. This is Victor's suggestion to pull up the stats, and I know that we can hand you that job, but you said it earlier in console. We have a grab there by Kittens, but
You have
I don't
to be
What
in,
help out? That's another drink.
yeah, he's
First
not going to get it. Here we go. All right, clock is set to 10. Let's take a look at the scores for you.
Well, they're going to be ugly. That's what it's going to be. 50 kills for Team Crossbreed versus about 90 kills for Team Blatant Disrespect. We barely saw Crossbreed make any progress at all. They were spawn camped for a long period of time. They finally made their way forward to the flag, held it for a good amount of time. They did get a document grab. They actually got 2 document grabs over here, which according to Blatant Disrespect's crazy drinking game that they're playing, means they've all got to take a shot. Maybe that's going to help out with Crossbreed going into the next map. I don't know. Essentially, though, we have a full hold situation going on over here. Last time around, we saw Blatant Disrespect set the clock at 2 minutes 46 seconds. These guys are absolutely capable of scoring another point over here, and it is going to be all on Team Crossbreed now. This could be the real decider, because if Crossbreed cannot hold Blatant Disrespect off, if they allow it to go 2-0, the best they can hope for is a tie. And that's bad news.
Yeah, they have to have a good start. They have to keep them off the flag at least a couple of minutes, I would say, to have any chance at all. If Blatant Disrespect pushes right through them and gets the flag and gets that door down, it's
not going to work
fast.
Victor, my console's currently locked. It will not accept any new input. Actually have it that way for safety reasons, but it's a very good suggestion, and we'll get that hopefully working for you by our next game on Sunday. So salute to you, Victor, one of the guiding voices behind the scenes who I've talked to from the early days of our return to Castle Wolfenstein. So here we go, roles reversed, and we're going to dial in. Let's hear a little war room coverage. The one, the only, Disrespect.
You fucking moonwalking in the North Hall?
We have a massive disrespect.
Sit back and enjoy this. Here we
We're
go.
both moonwalking backwards. Alright.
There's a developing massive distraction.
Oh my god.
Holy
Two
shit.
south.
Wow.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, let's not moonwalk in the fucking North Halls next time.
Dude, I almost made it.
That was so funny. You were just walking into the guy and like, he was just staring at you.
SS Maria, welcome.
Our whole team got killed. I think we should drink to that.
Oh man. Alright.
Fantasy,
Oh,
welcome
best,
to the
man.
party. 8. Good
The
to see ya.
artillery just here. I don't know.
Hey! Don't you jam at me, you little cock.
Oh, down. Okay.
Nice
Are we
job.
getting spawn camped?
Oh yeah, we are. Going in hot!
Well, your window's a little small, but
Oh shit!
Oh.
You better plant that shit. I'm just gonna go south and grab docks quick.
Nah,
Shit.
this guy comes
So
south.
we have to drink too right now because we have two
Yeah, I
spawns.
know.
Kittens down.
What the fuck are
Wow.
you doing?
Donkey whiffs on a Panzer.
Look
It's
at
a drink.
you. Come on.
One flag.
Do the jump.
But one man, that's a drink.
flag?
Oh, you just fucking popped his helmet.
We have a double.
It's mine.
yeah,
Go,
so
go,
I'd
go.
say it's a little bit too small.
I'm a
But it's a great
maniac,
feature.
maniac.
Yo, don't defuse them both, you idiots.
Oh!
No, just Venus.
Oh shit!
Mike, come back for me.
No, I can't. Where are you?
Come
I'll get you. I'll get you.
Get to the chopper.
Where are
What
you?
is going on?
Oh shit!
Are we winning?
They
Do we
see
have
me.
dogs?
Yo, plant a dino on the hill.
I gotta pee.
There's 2 guys on top
Oh, Merlinator, that was really disrespectful.
playing upper defense.
Oh, we're gonna get long spawn.
Oh my god.
Vinny,
I'm
Vinny
going
double
on
planted that
RNG.
dino and strafed into the wall. That's a drink.
So,
Alright.
Sabo, as we head out of War Room tonight, I think we can see that Blatant Disrespect are living up to their name. And a lot of people on channel
Yes.
are pretty much saying, I can't wait for these guys to face one of the top tier European teams, because I don't think they're going to
No.
be taking it quite this, quite like this. There's a grab. Merlin's got it.
I'm looking in our chat. Dash was looking at the stats. He said, let's be honest, the stats from Blatant Disrespect is pretty mediocre, nothing amazing. This may be why. Clearly talking about the unusual screwing around tactics and also what we're hearing in the war room over here. This is just for fun. I mean, Blatant Disrespect, they know they've got the playoffs made over here. They're just kind of screwing around, and it's showing. They've already got a point on the board, but I think we're going to see them really falling apart. Axis successfully beat the clock over here, believe it or not, and they get another point on the board. This is absolutely terrible, Warwich, for Team Crossbreed, because this means that at this point, the best they can hope for is to tie it up. And when every point is going to count going into these playoffs, this could really hurt them, depending on what the Birds do in their game against Team Pew Pew. Could kick them out of the playoffs right here.
Well, we're going to be heading off to MP Beach. Storm, what are your thoughts up to now? I know that you are on Crossbreed, so you probably aren't too happy with the antics of Blatant Disrespect.
You know,
you're used to it, aren't you?
We're all used to them being jackasses. That's okay. At least they're enjoying playing a game. This is a game. Fine, have your fun. It's cool. Moonwalk in the halls and plant dino all over the place. It's great. I'll tell you what, though. I am not surprised that Merlinator was the one who ran the docks in and finished the match, because I know Merlinator likes these guys, but his personality just doesn't seem like somebody who doesn't take this game.
Exactly. Merlin's persona is very different. He is a very focused player, and I think this is a very strange environment for him to be in.
Well, I don't know if you guys noticed listening into the war room over there. I didn't hear Merle talking at all. You hear this massive party time going on, a lot of screwing around on the part of Team Blatant Disrespect. I think it basically is turning into the Merle show. You're going to really want to watch him right now, because I think he's taking this very, very seriously. Now we're switching the maps up. We're going to be going on to Beach, which I think Crossbreed is going to have a better chance in general playing against Blatant Disrespect. And then, of course, you can hear everybody is just out of their mind, just screwing around anyway. So you're going to see this big old turnaround over here. This could be the turnaround for Crossbreed. Unfortunately, they couldn't get a point on ice, and the best they can possibly hope for is a tie, which might just kick them out of the playoffs anyway. It all depends on a later matchup with Birds versus Pew Pew, which we'll probably be covering later on this week.
Well, Virus and his squad now bounding in. Here's their chance to shine. It's a new map, new situation, MP Beach, classic, quintessential. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Up the beach, make the plans, get inside, grab the documents, race them home, get it done. But will CKY and Blatant Disrespect allow that to happen? We'll find out. Sabo, you've got the calls. Let's roll. Here comes Virus and Kittens. Take it away.
Two engineers. Yep, Virus and Kittens going to be the NGs for Team Crossbreed. Wow, Kittens almost got shut down going towards the seawall breach. He was down about 40 health over there. Wins a firefight. Plants the dynamite on the right side over there. Unfortunately, we don't have any dynamite planted on the left, so we're going to have to watch... well, I don't know what happened to him. I guess he got gibbed by that airstrike.
Stin action.
Gonna have to watch Kittens respawn. Oh man, get Sten shut down.
Get Sten.
Warrior up top.
I think they might be going with the full stim strat here, Storm. I'm seeing a lot of Sten. There it is.
Donkey
There's
with
more.
the big fuse.
More Sten. Oh god.
This is
Dino in the middle of the beach.
Disrespectful, to say the least. Look, everyone's rolling with Sten.
Well, you know, say what you will about the Sten. It actually is remarkably accurate at long range for what it is. Yeah, it overheats. Yeah, it's kind of goofy, but you can hit targets with it. And it's got that moving power on you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the noob cannon, but it can be effective. I know these guys are playing it just because they're screwing around, but you know what? You can actually do some damage, and we're seeing Crossbreed is on the receiving end of that Sten damage. Finally, though, look at this. Two Kittens finally makes his way up to the left side.
Let's give
Gets
Crossbreed some love. I like these guys a lot. And let's head into their war room here tonight. How is Crossbreed responding to the
Trying to
all-stim
Need some
strat?
ammo if you get a
Even
chance.
though they can't see.
We don't got any LTs.
Serious.
You're not just flash heal for it.
Well, 2 on the roof. Airstrike.
One guy on it. Confused.
No, I got him. Stop shooting me, damn
They
it.
just spawned.
Yes.
Crom's crazy.
Spawns like 0607 for them.
Cannon bunker.
I'm not quite sure what's happening here in the breach, but
Ah, shit.
They
Here comes
just
another
spawned.
cannon in the bunker.
Okay, so their next spawn is in 46, 47.
Well, they unfortunately had to replant that breach.
there we go. All
Oh,
right.
no, you gotta move fast. I'm with you, Bass.
They just spawned, so push now. Well, I don't know that. My spawn time's off now.
They're over
Looks like we
30
have a
seconds, right?
split.
It's 40. Their
I'm
spawn's
pushing.
at 46,
I'm pushing.
47. They have flag.
Hit that.
There goes the flag.
Spawning soon, you should just kill out.
Ah, ran into a wall. Cute.
Panzer's
Yeah.
probably inside the doorway
Kill
at
him.
spawn.
They just, 46 year
There's
old.
6.
Oh, pass.
Are you fucking kidding me? Go on top bunker.
One behind.
Got flag again.
Flag.
They
That
spawned the
fucker.
15.
I'm taking a look here at.
Gosh.
Yeah, go ahead and
They're
hold this up
jumping
for
the
me,
wall
Sabo,
and
because I
coming
can
up
actually.
behind
Let's
you
head out of
guys.
War Room and I'll take a look at the stats as you pull them up.
2 on.
So taking a look at the source.
Oh.
Break down his accuracy for us and his hits, his stats. What do you got?
Looking at CKY actually.
There it is. Yeah.
Well, the stats are not particularly impressive. I mean, you see MP40 fire around 27% accuracy with a 30% accuracy on the Sten. He's not large and in charge at all.
Here's Warrior on
But
the
you
beach.
compare that to
Hang
somebody
tight.
on Crossbreed over here like Juana, scoring about 9% and 8% with the Colt and the Thompson respectively.
Victor, we made your system work.
Nobody really standing out.
Through Sabo. That's why he's an officer. He handles things like
Actually,
this.
I was going to say nobody's particularly standing out over here in the game at all, but look at Merlinator.
Tracking
He's been
him now.
calling airstrikes with the Mad Lieutenant action. He's up on top doing a really nice job. I mean, this guy is absolutely serious about playing the game. He's the one who's going to win it for Team Blatant Disrespect. Airstrike accuracy is around the 80% range with
You expect
44%
that.
accuracy with grenades, which you know
Storm,
is
you-
very, very, very hard to do.
Storm, you expect that from Merlin, though. He's notoriously good as LT.
Oh yeah, that's his class. He loves it. And again, they probably put him in just so they'd have like one sober guy playing.
Most impressive player by far is Donkey for Blatant Disrespect. He's got about 166%
Yep, there it is.
on Panzer kills. The man is in charge. Pretty much the entire right side of the screen. Well, no, it's relatively mixed up between Blatant Disrespect and Crossbreed over here.
Warrior's out on the beach shooting him from the back.
Knife is out, going in for the goat. He's
So, yeah.
But unfortunately, I mean, we're looking at the statistics, but it's pretty obvious looking at the beachhead what's going on here.
Oh, God.
You see Warrior for Blatant Disrespect all alone. I mean,
Knifing
this
people to
never
death on the
works
beach.
out over here. Yeah, exactly. He's all alone on the beachhead. Wow, three-way crossfire shuts him
Killed
down
3
over
people.
here. But the reality of the situation is this Crossbreed, they are just stuck on the beachhead. They finally move forward, they grab the flag, and now they're finally going to make a little push into the flag area. Up top, Virus, Skrilla, make it into the base. A minute, 15 seconds on the clock, but you know what? They're making some headway. They're going to come down.
Well,
CKY waiting for them down low, going to toss grenades up.
My advice, I think, right now to Crossbreed is you know, and this goes for any situation like this. The easiest way to silence this kind of tomfoolery and asshattery, as it might be called, is to do exactly that. Get a grab, get it done, do your job, get the documents, make it happen, and shut them up. That's the way you're going to do it. But it's going to get returned. Storm, what happened?
He had
It
two
was
people
elusive
on
and
him.
Merle.
Yeah, he grabbed
Yeah.
the docks, ran through the hallway, and had 2 people on him. He wasn't getting through that.
The documents are secure, guarded now by elusive, gunning down Kittens, who tries to make the grab over the red pulse of the cheeky dynamite tonight. So, a very long, brutal, and bloodthirsty round here on MP Beach. And we'll see just how quickly Blatant Disrespect can beat the time.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I mean, Blatant Disrespect, they're clearly not taking it very seriously. They're sounding a little amateur. They're looking a little bit amateur in their play, but I mean, the stats just don't lie. They just did a full hold against Team Crossbreed over here, and if you pull down the scores, the stat page, you can see Team Blatant Disrespect, again, just large and in charge on defense. 69 kills to only 32 kills. Crossbreed damage given was 14,000 damage over 6,000 damage. That more than doubles the amount of damage that Crossbreed was able to effect on these guys. There's just, I don't know, what can you say?
Well, I can.
Top fragger in the game is Merlinator, not surprisingly.
I can give a couple salutes here. Let me first check in. Make sure we're not... Okay, just moments away. Got a couple new followers, a couple new soldiers in the Axis Army here tonight. We'll give you guys a shout-out. Flitzy, I guess.
Thank you.
Thank you for following. And... Kit? Let's call you Kit. Kit from ET. So Kit and Flitzy, thank you for following and joining the Axis Army. A lot more RTCW. Return to Castle Wolfenstein to come. And this match is... I would normally build up the hype of it, Storm, but it's pretty much over at this point. And... you know.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, Crossbreed can't
Shrubnub.
win at this point.
I like Shrub because of his name. It's fun to say. Shrubnub. Fantasy in channel as well.
You know,
The fantasy of...
I'm just a little bit surprised. I'm a little bit surprised to see that Blatant Disrespect is doing such a good job. I mean, if you do look at the way that they're playing, I mean, there's nothing special about it. There's no overarching strategies. There's virtually no communication going on. These are all the key factors that drive teams towards victory. You listen to, like, One Soldier. They are very, very concerted, very, very focused. You'd think a team like Crossbreed, I mean, these guys aren't scrubs by any means, Storm. I mean, these guys have been playing RTCW for a very, very long time. You hear them on the comms, they're being very serious, but they're hopelessly outclassed even with Blatant Disrespect in this inebriated state. I mean, what do you do about that?
Well, one thing I've noticed is, you know, Crossbreed is making subtle little mistakes. Letting that breach get defused, letting Warrior get on the beach and kill them from behind.
The shot, Skrilla.
It's good. But I think, you know, they're probably frustrated, you know, by Blatant disrespectful tactics. You know, it does get in your head after a while.
Sure.
It's one of those things that does work.
There's a reason, and I've said this before, that I do not compete anymore in online games because I have a hard time maintaining inner peace in situations like this. From the safety of the shoutcasting booth, I can remain calm, but in the heat of battle, I really gotta. Yeah, I've been there. I think we've all had matches like that before. Still in shoutcast mode here tonight, Eights.
Yeah.
Yes, you've been a long-time viewer, but I guess he just hit follow. So Eights, thank you much. Skrilla, lighting it up. Panzerfaust, that's what he needs to do, Sabo. And a shout-out. He's got a great name. Let's give him the anthem. Dongbeard. Come on, guys. What's up with that? All right, shout out, my friend. What a name.
That's cheats from Crossbreed, by the way.
Start to see a little bit of a turnaround over here with Blatant Disrespect strategy. You see two snipers. It's going to be Source and
Snorse?
Warrior on the right side on
Snores.
Sniper. Sniper Hill.
Come on here, look at
Donkey's rocking Panzer.
Look at this.
We got 3 soldiers
strat.
over here.
Merlin hanging out with Elusive, doing the fire for effect stin. I'm going to stand on your head strat. I don't know that
Yeah.
you see this a lot, but okay.
You know, it's taken, there's CKY as an engineer on the right side planting the dynamite at the seawall breach. It's taken these guys a very long time to get that initial spawn and actually open up the base. Finally, now you see Blatant Disrespect, a little unfocused, rushing to the right. Skrilla, there he is with
He's taking
Panzer,
it serious.
opens up, takes out 2 members of them. CKY is the only member left, climbs up top base, gets in a firefight with Axis Spawn. That's Grom and Bassman holding down the fort. Narrowly missed Panzerfaust over there. They're going to be alive, shut down CKY.
Well,
and
the
you're gonna see
interesting
a
thing
fresh
here,
Spawn.
Not even so much calling the match right now. The interesting factor here is,
What's
Blatant Disrespect have clearly decided to make a name for themselves. We have talked about Raw in the past as being perhaps wrongly called the villains of RTCW. I think that title has now been claimed by Blatant Disrespect, have become the villains of this game. And if anything, Sabo, what they might actually be doing is a strategy that could backfire by motivating other teams to kick their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, piss them off to kick your ass. I'd be careful.
I was going to say that it was already backfiring over here because they were having a really hard time breaching the base, but look at this. You're actually seeing some base penetration over here. Objective has been taken. Merlinator's providing backup.
Warrior's got
and
it.
they're running short. 4:30 on the clock. Not going to be
Radio
a great time
stairs.
if they do this, but they're coming up radio stairs. And I think they're going to be all
peasy,
clear. Runs around the corner.
Inside. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Where?
Little
There
delay,
it is.
little walkie-walkie.
They were TKing each other for who
Okay.
was getting the
3-3-5.
finishing dock run.
So that's it.
Wow.
3-0.
That is the way they play. 3:35 on the clock for, or 3:35 beats the clock, we'll say. That's going to be a third point, 3-0 in favor of Blatant Disrespect right here on Beach. That officially makes Blatant Disrespect the winners over here of this round. We're going to play through the next one because points could possibly matter depending on what
Adetu.
happens with Birds versus Pew Pew.
Adetu saying, no, Raw are still the villains of Wolf. BD are just the douchebags of RTCW. Okay. I love you guys. I personally like, from the safety of the shoutcasting booth, I can say this, that I personally like the different personalities of all the teams. Would I really like CKY and his team if I weren't neutral? I don't know. Probably not. But from up here, from the safety of my roost in Berlin, I get it. Love Crossbreed, Virus, and his squad. I think they're a great bunch of guys. Will they be able to take a point? We'll see. This is the final set of rounds here on MP Beach. It is now 3-0. The score could end up 3-1 or 4-0, but in the end, it's going to matter. And we'll find out here. If I were Blatant Disrespect, I would take this round seriously and get themselves that 4-0 victory.
Well, they're rocking the same strategy there, War, which I'm seeing 3 soldiers. They just actually switched it up. You had 2 snipers, 1 Panzer, the Panzer being Donkey, but now I'm seeing CKY spawn out as an engineer, as he usually does. Dynamite's been planted on the left side by the seawall door. The breach has already been planted as well. And I don't see any wall jumpers over here. I think we're going to see a very early breach. Indeed, the right side is open up. Left side's going to open, no problem. And you're going to see an easy grab of the flag and an initial push. In fact, I think I just saw one member of Allied forces sneaking through the trenches, trying to work his way into the base. I don't know. Storm, did you see anything for Blatant Disrespect here?
No, I didn't. I've been watching the wall jump. I didn't see anything. Although they do
CKY
a
grabs
jump.
the flag. And Elusive's already making his way up the inner base. Looks like they're going to tap out, respawn, and work their way forward. Now CKY already up top. Top base, works around the corner. 2-on-1 situation. Gets shut down, actually, by his teammate. That's a grenade over there. Nice medic train for Crossbreed as these guys kind of back up.
Oh, nice.
3-man push. Donkey's on top with a Panzer.
Good grenades with
Unloads.
Juana.
Doesn't connect.
Tapping out.
I think it's given Crossbreed a chance to maybe settle in on their good
Oh.
Victor.
Elusive was trying to be sneaky. He was going the radio way. In fact, now Source in Axis spawn. Better watch his time. Revives Elusive's jumping down radio stairs. He's been spotted. They know it, but he's making his way all the way down. I don't know what's happening on the other side, but it looks like Blatant Disrespect is going to have an easy document grab. Nope, not a Virus can say anything about it.
Yeah,
Lieutenant
he's there.
Virus, Crossbreed, shuts him down single-handedly.
I think he
Watch
just
out,
teabagged
Virus.
him,
There's
too.
another one.
I think he might have done that, Storm. I think a little return of the...
Disrespectful, and I
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, a little disrespectful teabaggery.
I know
Go get you
Virus
some
isn't happy right now. He's been messaging me.
Victor, remind me, please.
Oh, I don't doubt
when
it.
the match is over. We'll talk a little bit about the upcoming game between Raw and I Don't Give a Fire Truck. There's a lot of interesting stories and drama on that.
Which is
it's going to be happening
tomorrow
soon.
for you North Americans, and later today for those of you in Europe, but it will not be aired
Will not.
by request.
Talk more
Skrilla,
about that here
nice.
in a bit.
Panzer. Skrilla sitting there by the doorway at radio stairs, unleashes with the Panzerfaust, and shuts down, gets a nice little double kill, knocking out Blatant Disrespect's 2-man push over here. Blatant Disrespect. Looks like they're just waiting on a respawn. Comes off the respawn. And they have to fight their way all the way back up to the top of the base. Interesting thing, though. Looks like Team Crossbreed, they've fallen back. They're not trying to hold up top base at all.
Let's do a little war room coverage here for Disrespect and see if they're taking this round a little more serious. Dialing in, cracking the code. Here we go. Blatant Disrespect, Allied push. Probably not. They sound really
One more backstairs.
drunk.
Where are they?
Well, let's take a listen for.
Hiding
Oh
in
my
there.
god.
bit.
I think they're
in the war room.
Definitely hiding in the war room.
There's
They're,
two here.
they're playing
Good
war room.
dogs.
They know we're here, Mike.
Get them.
Dropping
Got
dogs a
Tampa
lot
right
on
here.
them.
You guys need to cap quick.
Watch Donkey. Keep your eyes on Donkey.
I've got the he's got the grab.
Yeah, you
I'm
Block
blocking.
that shit.
Let's
I'm
go.
blocking.
Block it, block it, block it, block
Go
it.
long. Go, actually go long. Go long.
Oh, it's too late now. Fuck's sake.
go.
Merlin's actually
You're talking.
Go. I got smoke screen.
Oh, hang tight. Skrilla opens it up.
Oh,
Nice.
Skrilla.
3-man kill.
That's a 4-man Panzer kill.
4. Well, we'll give him a wham bam
Not enough.
Shazam, but it ain't enough to shut it down. 4-4-6 on the clock. And here's your scores. Not a lot to shout about this match, that's for sure. Go ahead, Storm.
Well, you know what I got a kick out of is these guys are in their head. They're just playing Counter Strike. You hear them calling smoke screen. Let's play Inferno. I love it. That's the somewhat inebriated team of Blatant Disrespect over there. Score is
Good night, Toshiba.
still 0-3. 4:46 on the clock. Let's take a look at these scores, though. It's a lot closer. Look at this. Kills. Blatant Disrespect got about 28 kills. Exactly 28 kills. Crossbreed 27. Damage given almost identical. 5.9 to a 5.7. Crossbreed, if they're going to get any points, they could possibly do it right now. It sounds like Blatant Disrespect is completely out of it at this point. Their strategy was, I don't know, a little bit loose, a little bit unprofessional over here. And if Crossbreed can just avoid making little tiny mistakes like letting that dynamite get diffused, they're going to be able to get on the board and possibly beat that time. Storm, what are your thoughts? You play for Crossbreed over here. 4:46 against Blatant Disrespect when they are not at their best. Can it be done?
Yeah. I think, like I've mentioned, this is a good map for Crossbreed. But that disrespect just might be way too far into their heads at this point. I mean, you can even see in some of the spec chat here that, you know, they're just going back and forth at each other. And like I said, I know Virus isn't really happy right now, and they just might be frustrated to the point where they're just gonna make some mistakes. I think if they play a clean round, I think they can beat them at this point. But that'll be yet to be seen here.
Well, you know, to some extent, Blatant Disrespect, their tactic, if you would call it that, is really paying off. I mean, they're trying to be disrespectful. They're trying to really get under the skin of Team Crossbreed over here. And if, as you say, Virus is very upset, I mean, Virus is Crossbreed. If your team captain's kind of falling apart at the seams, then maybe the strat calling will fall apart. Team fragments, and
well, it's true because
the guys could possibly cave under the pressure.
I used to be a team captain back in the days, 1999, of Tribes. I know I talk about that
Tribes?
a lot. Many of you may or may not be familiar with that game, but when another team would get under my, I'd call the strats, and when a team would get under my skin, that exactly would happen. Things like this, flamethrower strats, drive you crazy. Long-range stin, you know, not fun. 4:13 here on the clock.
You know, I'll tell you, I mean.
And Sable, go ahead.
Trying anything they can to piss them off now.
Yeah, we're just kind of bantering at this point because we have been at garbage time for a while. Go ahead. And a timeout. Just to drag it on.
Timeout called. Looks like TKY lagging out. Maybe not. I don't know. It could be some screwing around. I don't know. But the timeout's called nonetheless at 4 minutes on the clock. What I was saying is Steam lagging his comp. That's funny. It's interesting when you're playing a game like this because it becomes pretty accepted that everybody's going to be playing with Thompsons and P40s. Occasionally you'll see Mausers on these sort of maps, and of course you're going to have one Panzer. So when people do change it up and start using sort of noob cannon style weapons like flamethrower, Stens, Venoms, it's, you know, it's not a viable strategy under normal circumstances, and this is why you don't see top players ever playing with these sort of things. But if you do get confronted with the flamethrower at close range, it's hard to deal with because it's something that you're not experienced with. So even though these guys are screwing around, it really does hurt the overall tactic, strategy, and playing style. And absolutely, it's going to get under your skin. So for that reason, yeah, I totally sympathize with Virus getting upset. I mean, these guys are essentially being humiliated right here by Blatant Disrespect, and no one likes to be in that situation. So I'm really pulling for these guys. I do hope, for their sake, that Crossbreed beats the time. 4 minutes on the clock right now. They've got a good situation. They got two red lights, left side and right side, and they're about to breach into the base. And I think that's actually a little bit better than CKY's team of Blatant Disrespect did on their last push over here. So if Crossbreed is going to get a point, this is absolutely it. They got a great chance. Here they come.
All right, tracking Virus. The last moments of their match here this evening. But he'll get shut down long range by Warrior and the MP40. Always the weapon of choice. Here's Kittens, though. Take a look. And he's got a grab.
Nice.
Let's take a listen to the war room here of Crossbreed tonight. Kittens racing home, going long. It's his game on his shoulders tonight. Here we go.
Got one mid.
Get up here.
Risky.
Guys, help Kitten
Hang
out.
tight. Watch out. Watch out.
Runs into resistance.
Falling back.
No.
Pistol out. Good kill. Takes out Warrior. Knife.
He wins.
He needs support.
Watch out for a loser.
Oh, grenade in the shorts from behind and return.
Man.
Could have had that, guys.
I agree with them. They did have it. They should have had it.
We're having a reunion in channel.
Med now.
Old school players have
Yeah, I'm going.
found each other like a long
Bass,
lost
come
brothers.
inside, please.
Everybody,
You don't understand how many
shake hands.
stops and Panzer in here.
Take a
I've done
drink.
it 3 times now. But alright.
Here he comes behind you.
Skrilla gets himself in a horrible situation up top base. 2-on-1 in the open.
Oh, shit. I was down a pistol. Two behind you now.
2 mids
There's
up
3
top.
upper base.
Virus.
Yep.
Watch kittens.
Watch flag. Sniper.
Elusive
clear.
ends it all.
09.
Yeah, it's 09.
Oh, kittens.
See what
First
Byers-
shoutcaster.
what Bass
Didn't know the
doing, he's
spawn
getting his
timer.
Numbers in.
Shows up and acts as spawn just as a spawn gets mowed down. But good news, that's information for Team Crossbreed. They know the spawn time exactly now.
Our
150
next
on the
spawn's
clock.
29.
Just enough time
left.
to get it done. Man.
Merlin with a rare TK.
I have plenty of HP here, buddy.
Their spawn's at 29. Oh, they got flag.
Sticking up
Oh,
your
They're
ass.
spawning in 3 seconds.
Look at Warrior
Help him. Get down in there.
and Donkey. Donkey going to be the Panzer.
I have no nades
and
and
the
no
flag. Look at this guy. Hiding, unloads.
Let me go first. Yeah.
One shot gets Kittens. Skrilla's going to come up as a
There's
soldier.
There's one here.
Panzer fired.
Oh, I'm gibbed. And we lost the flag, looks like.
Wait a second, we have a grab.
Come on, Sorcerer. I
Juwana.
hope you
You're
got
going all
time.
over the place. I'm watching.
Oh, he is
bullets are
surrounded.
coming right to you.
He is in trouble.
He's just randomly.
Well,
shooting.
There's 3 of them in the war
1
room.
minute warning.
3 of them motherfuckers to go in there and get it, boy.
3 of them in there.
Not good.
Spawn.
Not good.
2 are at the front. Go breach, go breach.
No
Get
pin.
the
Shut
flag,
him.
sir.
Their final chance will stay in war room here.
Watch my RE. Upper base.
Keep going. They're on full.
Our next spawn is 09.
Panzer's
Kittens goes
down.
murder hole, but he was seen.
Don't have enough ammo. to do
30
much.
seconds. They're spawning.
Yep.
Time running
Kittens has a
short.
chance.
He's got to move quick.
Drops
Had
down
that.
short.
18 seconds. Straight to it.
Oh,
Kittens
man.
getting docked.
Inside
short.
in the grass.
14 seconds.
Misses.
Oh, he
Oh,
misses the
critical
dots.
miss. Critical miss. Kittens. 8 seconds.
No.
Race it home.
Oh.
5,
You
4,
got 8.
3.
From behind.
Can't do. Oh, Donkey with a clutch. Last second Panzerfaust shuts it down. Kittens might have had it, but Donkey was there. Donkey on cat action. That sounds bad. And that is it. 4-0 for
That
blatant
was
disrespect.
ugly. Yeah, you know, you had to sympathize with it when he missed the documents right there. He had to turn back around, pick the documents up again. That might have been the difference. I know Donkey panzered him, but Donkey might not have been in position that full time. He could have got away with it, could have surprised Donkey. You just don't know. It came down to the last second over there. Not going to happen for Team Crossbreed. We got score of 4-0. Blatant Disrespect remains undefeated as we finish up week 3 in group number 4. So for sure,
Yep.
you've got
Let's take a
Team
look.
Blatant Disrespect going into the playoffs right here. And Crossbreed could be out. They're not completely out yet. It all depends upon the Birds versus Team Pew Pew. But if the Birds take the win, that's going to kick Crossbreed out. And Birds and Blatant Disrespect will take the playoff position off Group 4.
There you have it. Group 4 admin by Parcher and Storm. What are your
Wow.
thoughts here as we wrap it up? An unfortunate loss for Crossbreed. Disrespect dominate with a 4-0 victory.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating. You know, it's one of those things. You know you're going up against
you,
a
Bowen.
good team, and unfortunately, Blatant or Disrespect know that they're good players, and they know that they can screw around and still win. But you
Yeah.
know, like we were talking about, it all it does is motivate other teams to just want to just beat you, and at the very end, you know, you might have to play even harder
Well-
than you would have if you were just, you know, beating
TK.
teams badly, you know, by playing well.
TK Powell would like to say hello. He's actually unable to connect to chat, but messaged me on Facebook to say that he was watching and enjoying the show. So good to see
Well,
you.
we appreciate it.
We need the.
You know, clearly,
Go ahead.
Clearly,
got
Blatant
it.
Disrespect's going to be making it into the playoffs right over here, but they have a very, very long and hard road ahead of them. I mean, if you look at some of these huge powerhouses in the other teams, you have Team FaZe, you have Team Raw. We expect huge things out of them. There's the big wild card. Don't know what to make of Team IT. We've seen them beat KIH before. Of course, there's the powerhouse of KIH as well. Just lots and lots of really, really good teams over here blatant disrespect. They're going to have to go head-to-head against these big European
Yeah, it's
powerhouses
gonna
over
start
there.
to heat
Yes,
up.
they have a secret weapon with Merlinator, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
Well, Merlin's going to provide them with information about the players and the teams that they might not otherwise have, as well as his skills.
Absolutely.
It's a very interesting hybrid to have Merlin of One Soldier, who already, personally knowing him and working with him, is a great guy. But the drama that circulated